Hey Aries, we start this season with our ruling planet Mars in Gemini. So, our ruling planet, which is motivation, in the sign of I think, in the season of I analyze, the overthinking is on 12. The hypersensitivity, the heightened emotions. And then on September 4th, Mars moves into Cancer, where he falls because he's forced to feel. Grab your water, grab your green, buckle the fuck up. Hey Aries, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2024, baby. And yeah, Mars goes into Cancer, and we are just going to be forced to reevaluate our relationship to our home, forced to reevaluate our relationship to our feelings, how we express those feelings, how we feel our feelings. Because everyone has a different way of feeling their feelings. And you can tend to be a bit run by yours. And I feel like Virgo season is going to have you zoning in on that logic, feeling, balance or imbalance in your life. And it may be a little uncomfortable. It may be very emotional. It I can promise you it's probably going to be pretty emotional, but that doesn't have to be negative emotions. It's just like you gonna feel today, it's kind of giving Aquarius energy. Like, we're so used to being gut based and spirit based and just doing movement for the sake of movement and just going for it. And Mars falling in Cancer means Mars is going to slow the fuck down. And so you'll be reevaluating home, roots, family, the parental units. There could be a closer connection to your mother or your father. But either way, Cancer is the end of the matter. And so I feel like emotional issues that had been brewing finally come to an end with Mars in Cancer. And Virgo season is going to give us plenty to analyze, darling. So, like I said, hydrate, light it if you need it. That's the new slogan. Because, yeah, you may got it, but do you actually need it? Do you? Let's see. Gone ahead and creating a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2024, baby. Welcoming in the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I told you, we are getting slowed down. The Eight of Wands reversed. There could be a lot of oppositional or conflictual energy in your body. There could be opposition that you're facing with other fire signs, other people with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. There could just be something that, like, you thought everything was going, at the pace that you want, and then all of a sudden there's a lot of like slowing down in regards to home life, in regards to marriage life, in regards to commitment, in regards to fun and festivities, in regards to union. I feel like you're going to have to really reevaluate how you feel. And you can't do that when you're going at lightning speed all the time. Aries is Aries is very Aries is very Knight of Wands energy, where it's just like you're moving so fast that you sometimes have to go back and do something over, or you're talking so fast that you accidentally offend somebody and then you have to go apologize, or and I don't feel like we're going to be I feel like you may be so caught up in your mind that you may not even make those mistakes. There's just, or you're being slowed down so you can see how you have made those mistakes previously. But the first thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne is your relationship to your pace, your relationship to speed, mindlessness. I want to say it so bad. It's like the divine's trying to get you to be very demure, very mindful. Like there's some bullshit like that. Hydrate. Um, I would, but my mic is sitting on my water bottle. So please continue for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2024. These cards are wild this season. I do feel like there's a softening though. A deeper connection to your heart. A deeper connection to your roots. Five of Swords. And then the center of the reading is the Six of Cups. I just want to go ahead and get them all out. Let's just do that. Final two cards, final two messages, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2024. But you see how I just wanted to like go ahead and like get it done versus focusing on those two cards that came out. I feel like something like that, it's like getting corrected or you're becoming aware of it. You see how I kind of caught myself? Like there's something about that. The Six of Pentacles. Final card, final message, please. And the Six of Wands. Six of Wands and the Three of Swords came out. So Three of Swords is going to be on the bottom, but the Five of Pentacles was actually what's on the bottom. Okay. So you may be finally dealing, Six of Wands, final card. You may be finally facing some of the childhood shit that's taken place. Some of you have abandonment wounds, abandonment issues. Some of you are terrified of getting your heart broken. Some of us are in this place of needing to really, we're being slowed down so that we can analyze the fact that there is still pain or heartbreak or disappointment that's lingering inside of us. Some of us are really heartbroken about our work life, or work could be, you may be like diving deeper into work. Just to ignore, or maybe you have been diving really deep into work to just ignore, or to just ignore like what, or sweep under the rug, what emotional hardships you have faced in your life. I say it all the time, Aries come into people's lives to help remind them of who they are, but usually Aries sons had to fight to become themselves, had to, like, they were put in situations where they learned they had to rely on only themselves, or they learned they only had themselves to fall back on. I feel like the slowdown is coming so that you can really evaluate the conflict that has been plaguing your mind in some sort of way, especially if it has to do with someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. The Three of Swords that he's holding here are these three swords. And so there's something about mentally you have been struggling with understand, like maybe some of you were left, some of you have were broken up with, some of you are, or some of us are in this place of like realizing like, damn, that actually hurt, or fuck, I haven't processed all my feelings about this. Oh my gosh, like I didn't realize I was still carrying this. I didn't realize I was still struggling with this. I didn't realize how much this wound impacted me in some sort of way. And it has to do with your childhood. It may involve somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements as well. But I do feel like the center of the reading is like you getting deeper in touch with your inner child, because you are the baby of the zodiac. You know, Aries is the first sign. Aries is consciousness. Aries is I am. And I feel like from a very early age, you've had to like figure out who you are by yourself. You had to, I feel like there's some stuff going on with worthiness and with receptivity. You may struggle to receive love or struggle to receive sweetness. You may have struggled to realize that you have accepted breadcrumbs of what you actually deserve. But I feel like there's some sort of equalization that's happening. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Libra placements that's going to really remind you, yo, you've earned your stripes. Yo, you deserve better. Yo, this is, you know, it's like the tables are very much so turning. I feel like the tables are big time turning in your career. There is a lot of like success and recognition. You do this emotional work and the results of it will be noticeable. People being like, whoa, what's changing? You seem lighter. You seem so much more powerful, or you seem like, you know, you're glowing, or maybe you've been finally, like maybe you finally decided to start working out, or you finally decided to start pursuing a goal or a dream or a passion project. And the sheer joy of it is like beaming off you. By the time you get to Libra season, I feel like there is harmony, a newfound harmony established in your body. There's a harmonious connection to your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. I feel like there's a nice balance of fire, water, and earth and air here. So I do feel like Virgo season does its job and gets you to the point where you are aware of what's out of balance so you can get in balance before Libra season, the season of I balance, so that you're not scrambling for balance in Libra season. The Eight of Wands reversed lets me know there may be a slowdown of your physical, spiritual, sexual energy. There could be a slowdown of your sexual energy specifically. If you're dealing with somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, I feel like both of you are kind of off, or there could be like a shift in sexual chemistry, because there's a lot of previous wounds that are coming up to surface that have caused you to be way more logical, way more reason based, way more indecisive. Whereas Aries energy is very spirit based, very gut based. You're used to just like, you think it, you do it. You know, it's just like go. And now I feel like you're starting to see how your ability to just think and act has caused you to bypass some of the conflicts of your heart that have convoluted your mind. It's like there could just be like you just may be at war with yourself. I just heard that Lana line, I've got a war in my mind. And that feels like Mars and Gemini moving into Mars and Cancer. There may be some confusion, or some aches and pains around someone with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. There could be a confusion about the indecision that they have, or if they're still stuck in the past, or if they're still hurt or wounded. There could be just a lot of weirdness. Nice. Okay, there could be a lot of weirdness around what does harmony mean to me. The last three cards are all sixes, 666, which is not a bad omen. It's not the devil's number. 6 is harmony. And so I feel like there's harmony coming into your emotional, creative, and spiritual spaces. I feel like there's like you're learning how to exchange fairly. You're learning how to receive. There could be somebody coming back from the past. There may be, I just feel like there's a lot of, quite a few bouts of nostalgia, or you realize remembering the good times, remembering the bad times, and really actually doing the mental, emotional, and spiritual work to realize in some sort of way I was letting shit be out of harmony and the scales of justice are rebalancing in your life. There may be somebody with Libra placements that's really impacting your life. I say that because of the scales. And I feel like this person with Libra placements has earned their stripes to do what they're doing, or is showing you that you've earned your stripes, and in some sort of way you accepted less than what you actually deserve. And the tables are turning. I feel like finally you're coming into a newfound harmony within your, not only your self-worth, but in your money sector. There's harmony in your physical, spiritual, sexual energy. And it's interesting that I keep saying harmony, because harmony is a Libra theme. And this feels like Virgo season is very much so preparing you for Libra season. And harmony is like, it makes me think of that Aries Libra axis. Aries is me, Libra is we. And there is no healthy we without a healthy me. There is no healthy interdependence without healthy independence. But the thing about harmony is like, you tend to your melody, I tend to my melody, and we come together and we can make harmony. Our melodies flow and complement each other on a healthy, balanced level. And so I feel like there's a lot of Virgo season is going to show you what is out of tune in your melody. It's slowing you down. Mars in Cancer is slowing you down so you can get a quick and dirty, hard-hitting lesson around what's out of balance in your life. What's out of balance in your heart? What's out of balance in your mind? And a new lens is being provided to you so that you can analyze that data, so you can crunch those numbers, so you can like come out armed. When you take the time to take these swords out of your heart, you're going to come out armed with new information, new awareness, new perspectives. I feel like there's a lot of confusion or things that you're not saying, things that you're keeping to yourself. There's just stuff around a lack of clarity that I feel like your heart is clogged up or has been clogged up, and that shit's coming to light. It's coming to light. It's like the spiritual plumber, is coming into your life or is in your life. The cosmic plumber is coming in and it's like getting out the gunk. Getting out the gunk. So you can stop playing Captain Save-A-Ho and, always swooping in and saving the day for other people, and that you can really get yourself into the position to tend to the quality of the melody of your heart so that you can have a functioning harmony with someone else. I'm already excited to clarify these cards over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Me and the Ethical Cult will be clarifying all these cards. There's a tier for daily readings, all kinds of astrological content. Be sure to go check out that Virgo season astrology video that I dropped as well. It has all the important astrological, transits and aspects and the dates that you need to pay attention to. But for free shit, check out my Instagram at JustJ_everything. TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Go ahead and go over there, book you a personal reading, go play around in the Salvage Spirit Apothecary, and you can get yourself a customized blend. All the links are in the description box below. So let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. If you are dating or collaborating with or interacting with someone with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, it's going to feel off in the beginning because both of you are being, or whoever, how many of you there are, the pace is changing. But I do feel like the closer we get to Libra season, things get back on track. So don't worry too much. There's just an evolution that's happening. If you are dealing with somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, I feel like they are still in a place of healing from the past, and their presence in your life is actually helping you heal from the past. It's helping you gain clarity. It's helping you clear out that throat chakra so you can really communicate more effectively, so that you can communicate your heart more effectively, so that you can get out of defense mode, take the blindfold off, and see everything and everyone for as it is. If you're dealing with somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, I feel like they are a sweet angel baby and they want to really like give to you, and they could be coming into your life, or this person maybe specifically if they have Scorpio placements too, Cancer or Scorpio placements. I feel like they're coming into your life to really, or they're stepping up in your life in some sort of way to help lay a new emotional, spiritual, or creative foundation so that you can tend to that wounded child inside of you that doesn't know how to receive because they had to do it all themselves. Aries, sun, moon, or rising, specifically Aries, sun, and rising, like you guys had to do it on your own. You may still be just like, believe I got to do everything on my own. It's all up to me. It's all on my shoulders, when it really takes a village, you know? And I feel like there's investors coming in, there's people who want to invest in you, people who want to harmonize with you, people who want to generate harmony in your financial sector, people who want to like give to your self-worth and make you feel better, people who are also going to remind you that, damn, I really was playing myself. Damn, I really accepted less than I actually deserved in those past years or in those past relationships. I feel like there's a lot coming to light about the last 6 years, the last 6 months. For some of you, maybe even the last 6 days since from when you're seeing this, that all of this stuff is coming to a light so that you can safely move forward, so that you can healthily move forward, so that you can stop questioning yourself so much and get back to that spirit instinct based version of you. But the instincts and the spirit are being cleansed, are being cleared out. You know, we're so used to action and movement, and we are in a season of logic. We are in a season that's going to like, that wants to sharpen your mind. Your mind needs to be sharpened. Your sword of truth needs to be sharpened. And I feel like there's just an upgrade coming to you in regards to like the direction that you're going, the move that you're going. And I feel like you be brave and do this work, and the divine is going to be so proud of you and put you in a leadership position, put you in a position where people look at you. There's some of you are getting recognized for the work that you do. Some of you are going to be entering a new phase of success. Some of you are going to just really get to finally experience harmony within yourself. So therefore you're going to be attracting harmony from the external world. But I'm going to dip a little into the plunge here. You're going to really have to deal with your attachment issues. You're going to really have to deal with this hero complex shit that comes up. Your fear of scarcity or lack, or that scarcity or lack mindset that some of you are holding on to. And I do feel like there's someone that's very smart and analytical and direct, that cuts through that pain and is really helping you get closer to your inner child, really. And you're doing that for them. There's something about like you're bringing light into this person's life, and they're bringing light into yours. There's positive movement, successful movement, and you're going to really be able to trust that you know the red flags, that you see the red flags that are coming in. There's this influx of energy, and we'll look at that in the plunge. But there's this influx of physical, spiritual, sexual energy. There's all these new opportunities. I feel like it's I just heard new boot goofing. It's almost like feel like I got a new pair of shoes. You know, there's something there around like, all right, that was uncomfortable to deal with. All right, I see you, I hear you. All right, I'm gonna look at this shit. I'm gonna go to therapy. I'm gonna read up on this. I'm gonna open my heart, because you either let go or you're going to be dragged into dealing with like the pain that is in your heart, or the fear that's in your heart, the insecurity that's in your heart, because you've been holding on to it for so long. And some of you have used it as fuel, but it is an inefficient or insufficient form of fuel at this point, and it's not sustainable. And the divine wants you sustained on spirit, not on spite. Boop, boop, boop. Love you. let's get into it. I'll see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/justjEverything.
For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.